The US has always felt distant, but strangely it's close to me. It's maybe because that I watch YouTube videos on the US and I watch them every day. Or it's maybe that uncle, auntie, and grandma all live here, turning this vast and far away place into somewhere I can just board a plane and go. And though it costs about 120 biandang boxes. But thanks to uncles and aunties' incredible generosity, the only thing I had to do is say yes and accept their warm offer, warm invitation. And once set foot on this land of the free. I was lucky enough to visit many places this time. And what's even better, I got to experience it all with my favorite girl, Nini. And we explored San Francisco several times. I rode on my beloved cable car, and we experienced and enjoyed the vibrant atmosphere at the piers. And we also watched the majestic Golden Gate Bridge. And we also discovered new places to go. For example, we saw the sunset over the Pacific Ocean at Land's End. It was very special. It was cloudy that day, but the sun peeked out just before sunset. And it's really beautiful. And thanks to the friends from church, I was able to go to a place full of computers and technology, and that's what I truly love. And meeting someone who shared my interests made me feel right at home. I also treasured the time spent with family. The walks I took with grandma and auntie, and the grocery shopping we did, and the meals we had together, the food we shared in restaurants and at home, and just simply enjoying our conversations. It is those little moments that brought us together, closer than ever. We also had the luxury to go on a 2-day trip. We went to Carmel by the Sea, walking on soft and fine white sand, hearing the sounds of the ocean. It made me feel really relaxed. And also we visited the Monterey Bay Aquarium and drove on the 17-mile scenic route and saw the wildlife, amazing landscapes. And there are also cute sea otters and beautiful jellyfish at the aquarium. That made me reflect on the wonders of God's creation. Yeah, what's different about this time is that I actually interacted with local people more than I ever did. I always wondered how Uncle manages small talk so effortlessly. But I found out this time that it's actually not that hard. You just have to draw their attention and start talking to them. Open your mouth. Most of them wouldn't mind talking to you. Even when they're working, like waiters and waitresses, they'll be happy to have a little chat with you. And also the other observation I have is I went to several museums this time, and they were all ran by volunteers. And the volunteers are all very knowledgeable, very passionate. Even you just show a little interest on the subject, they'll try to tell you all the things they know. One time we rode on the Niles Canyon Railway. We rode on very old trains from the 1940s, 1930s, but they're still operational. Riding on those old trains are simply a special experience for me. After the train ride, the driver invited us to the driver's cabin, and took some really cool photos. us wearing the hat by the window. And after that I asked the train driver, are you a retired railway engineer? And he replied, no, I'm just a volunteer. If you want to join us, you can complete the training, and one day you'll be able to drive this train all by yourself. And I thought that was so cool. But then I found out that all the people working there are volunteers. They volunteer their own time to make history alive still today. The other time we went to the Silent Film Museum at Niles. There were movie screenings that day. They were playing silent movies, and we had the joyful time there. The old performances always makes us laugh. And after the show, I spot a black box, and there's a horn on the black box. I immediately recognize it's the invention of Thomas Edison, the original phonograph. And I approached it. Then the volunteer asked me if I wanted to hear its sound. I immediately said yes, it would be awesome. And he started demonstrating how to blow the wax rolls onto it, and we started hearing amazing sounds from the dawn of recording technology, and that's 100 years ago. And it felt magical. After the demonstration has completed, another two volunteers joined us on the conversation, and they just went on and on talking about the relationship with this technology, with silent films, and how silent film transitions into talkies, and that is film with sound. And they even talked about different aspects of American history. And I'm just blown away because they know very much about their own subjects. And after I thought about it, I think passion is what drives people to achieve great things. I got home and see all the passionate people around me. Every time I visit this house, the garden is very beautiful. It's because that Uncle Albert tended to these plants every day and making the garden very neat and clean and tidy. It's always a pleasure to watch the birds bathing in the bird bath. And also he makes YouTube videos consistently to help teach better English and help people avoid common mistakes. Aunt Rita devoted her time into teaching piano, and she helped autistic students to she guided them into the wonders of music. And Grandma and Dad, they are deeply involved in church activities, generously helping others and embodying their faith. Thanks for Nini to come and join me on my adventures. I hope that someday I'll find something I'm equally passionate about, and that thing hopefully I'll pursue the thing I love until I'm too old to do it. Ideally alongside Nini. After this trip to the U.S., I feel more familiar than ever with the U.S. But it's because, actually I can picture myself living here. But it's because all my dearest ones are all here by my side. My family and my best friend. I truly feel that I'm the luckiest person alive. Thank you all for making this trip unforgettable.